Hola, ¿cómo están? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué óvole? My name is Levi, and you need to speak Spanish with me. What's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? George? Frederick? Stephanie? Roger? Pam? Do you think your name is easy to say or it's difficult? Today we have some traditional typical names in Mexico. I think they're difficult to say. I think the most difficult are the ones that come from Mayan or Aztec culture. So, well, this is for you because sometimes we watch movies, we watch documentaries, we listen to the radio, and then, there's a word we don't get. There is a word we don't understand, and surprise, it's a name. Have you had a situation like that? Well, I personally gotta tell you that once I got in trouble because I didn't know. When I was translating, I was asked to translate a conversation. I was in shock because I didn't understand the name. I didn't know it was a name. So because I didn't understand what name was, I was in shock. And because I was in shock, I lost the conversation and I didn't know what to say. I got lost. So that is why it's important to know the names and how to pronounce these names. Alright, so that's my story. Well, here we have the first name. These are female names. Female. Listen up. The first one. Xochitl. Xochitl. Alright? It comes from the Nahuatl. It comes from the Nahuatl, the Aztec culture, and most of the people, the truth is that most of the people in here don't say Xochitl. We commonly say Xochitl, and then I think it's difficult to say. And that's the way we say Xochitl. So whenever you listen to a documentary, you watch a movie, where Xochitl is named. The other one we have is Citlali. Citlali. That's right. That's a name. Yes. Aztec too. Ixchel. Ixchel. That's another one. Ixchel. The goal here is that you can be familiar with these names because sometimes we don't know it's a name. Well, the next one is Ixchel. Ixchel, female name. That's a name for girls. Nicte. Nicte. I think this is Mayan. Nicte or Nicte. You can either say Nicte or Nicte. These are more traditional. Nowadays it's difficult to find someone named like this, but these are more traditional. You know, it's the influence. We have the influence from countries, from movies, from TV programs, or from music. So people name their children because of their favorite singer, soccer player, etc. You know that. You know about it. But these are traditional, not very common now. They are not common today. Ramona. I think it's difficult because of the R. Ramona. Yes. Another one. Nicanora. Nicanora. Tiburcia. Tiburcia. Another. Gaudelia. Hey Gaudelia, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va? Buenos días. Gaudelia. Teodora. This is very common. Very common. You can find this name, and actually this name goes along with another. Okay, let me tell you. This is Guadalupe. And everybody called this girl, these women, Lupita. Yeah, Lupita. That's very well. This is not common. This is very. This is not uncommon. This is very common. It's very traditional. Guadalupe, and you can find, as I told you, this name along with another. For example, Maria Guadalupe, Laura Guadalupe, Dulce Guadalupe, Patricia Guadalupe, Sofia Guadalupe, Daniela Guadalupe. You name it. All the names that come to your mind can come along with Guadalupe. So the next time you're considering a name, Guadalupe, Teodora Guadalupe. Alright, Usnavi. Oh man, Usnavi. Well, Usnavi, what do you think? Sounds good, right? But guess what? This name comes from here. Yes. I don't know. Somebody read the name like somebody read this word in Spanish. The sound was good and decided to name his or her girl Usnavi. And alright, these are the female, but what about the male? Here we are. Here we have the male names. Traditional, Agustin. That's very common. We can find few Agustines now, but there are some Agustines today. Felipe, Eustaquio, Agripino. I don't know any Agripino. I don't know. Tránsito, Primitivo, Crisólogo. No, we're not talking about no, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about a title like anthropólogo, arqueólogo. No, Crisólogo. Crisólogo is a name. Yes, believe it or not, it's a name. Tranquilino. Take it easy. No. Tranquilino. Fructuoso. I met a guy whose name was Fructuoso, and we call him Don Fru. Don Fru. Well, Don is a title for given to elderly people. I don't know what elderly means to you, but people who are in their 40s. I am 48. Well, Don Julio, Don Pablo, Don Roberto, Don Levi, probably. So then, Don Fru, we call him Don Fru, and then this is special. Maciosare. Guess what? This name comes from the calendar. Yes, as many others. The difference is that, let me tell you, Maciosare comes from the national anthem. Yes. Why? Because they talk about a hero? No. It's not because they're talking about a hero. It's because there is a part that says Maciosare. Mas, okay, one word after the other. Mas si osare un extraño enemigo. So now, maciosar un extraño enemigo, profanar con tus plantas tu suelo. In other words, that would be even if the enemy dares to put their feet on this soil, they might get in trouble. Okay? You know what I mean? So that's the name, Maciosare. Alright, I have another. Aniv delarev. Aniv delarev. Sounds good. The first time I heard this, I thought it was like kind of French. I don't know. I thought it was a name coming from another country. Guess what? No, to my surprise, this name is on the calendar. But why on the calendar? Well, it's in Mexico we can find, or people 30, 40, 50, 70 years ago used to name their children according to the day on they were born, and this was the Saint Patrick, Patricio. So, but no, Aniv delarev, which is not a French name, it's not an Arabic name, comes from the calendar. We have a holiday on November 20th in which we celebrate the Aniversario de la Revolución, the anniversary of the revolution. But because it is very, because they didn't have, I think they didn't have enough space to write this Aniversario de la Revolución. The abbreviation is Aniv, period, de la rev, period. Aniv delarev. So Aniv delarev is a name. Well, that's all. I'm pretty sure there are names difficult to say where you live in your country, or maybe not very common, or maybe unusual names. Give me your comments, please. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new, and let me know what names are difficult in your country. What names are difficult to say? What names are not really common? Okay? Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy.